Hey everybody, it's Caden from Achievement Hunter bringing you another month full of new game releases in this month's episode of Coming Soon. Without any delay, let's take a look at the multi-platform releases first. On May 9th, Bound by Flame releases for the 360, PS3, PS4, and PC. This action RPG puts players in the role of a custom-created character who has been given powers by a demon in order to corrupt them into darkness. Choosing either to embrace or reject these powers, players venture off on countless quests fighting off creatures from the depths of the underworld. It's 1960. The Nazis have won. Time to fix the problem the best way possible, with huge guns and intense action in Wolfenstein: The New Order, releasing on May 20th for the 360, One, PS3, PS4, and PC. Along with the return of classic Wolfenstein-style weaponry comes a very classic-inspired hell system as well. If you're looking for action and more guns than you'll know what to do with, Wolfenstein: The New Order will be a must-play. Also on May 20th, Transistor releases for the PS4 and PC. From the creators of Bastion, Transistor is about a young girl named Red who comes into the possession of the Transistor, an all-powerful and intelligent sword. Fans of Bastion will find a similar art style here, but the gameplay will include the addition of an action bar. Each movement in battle will consume some of the bar, but will allow players to map out battles with more well-thought-out tactics. The long-awaited Watchdogs is finally released on May 27th for the 360, One, PS3, PS4, and PC. Those looking forward to the Wii U version of the game will have to wait until Q4 of this year to be able to play it. Watchdogs single player will take about 35 hours to complete and have players control Aiden Pierce through an alternative version of present-day Chicago in an effort to see who truly controls all the information of the world. The fun doesn't stop with a single player. There will be multiplayer modes including mobile challenges, online hacking, decryption, and a racing mode. Additionally, there will also be a one-on-one multiplayer mode in which one player infiltrates another player's single-player campaign and attempts to steal information. That wraps up a short month for multi-platform releases, so on to the exclusives. Nintendo hits us with 3 very big titles this month. On May 2nd, the Pink Powerhouse is back with Kirby Triple Deluxe for the 3DS. Take a relaxing trip to the Mushroom Kingdom and hit up the back 9 on May 2nd with Mario Golf World Tour for the 3DS. And May 30th takes us back to the Mushroom Kingdom again for another competition, this time with Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. Microsoft is up next with some long-awaited releases. On May 2nd, Xbox 360 players will finally get to play Peggle 2. On May 14th, Blood of the Werewolf, described as a love letter to action platformers, drops on the Xbox 360. And on May 28th, the Slender Man is back in Slender: The Arrival, finally hitting on the Xbox 360. Sony is up to bat, literally, with its exclusives for May. MLB 14 The Show makes its way onto the PS4 on May 6th. The previously PC-exclusive indie puzzle adventure Stick It to the Man releases for the PS4 on May 6th. After many delays, Borderlands 2 gets its Vita release on May 13th. Sequel to last year's Soul Sacrifice, on May 13th, Soul Sacrifice Delta drops on the Vita. Nearly 10 years later, fans of the Drakengard series get the next major installment, Drakengard 3, for the PS3 on May 20th. Mugen Souls Z, sequel to Mugen Souls, gets its PS3 release on May 20th. The RPGs continue to roll out on May 27th with Mind Zero for the Vita. And finally, also on May 27th, the Sly Collection finally makes its way onto the Vita. The PC exclusives for May are a bit light, but are full of adventure. It's been 16 years since the last Tex Murphy game, and on May 7th, Tesla Effect, a Tex Murphy adventure for the PC and Mac, will be brought back to life with the same full-motion video style and classic gameplay. The latest Suda51 game, Killer is Dead, finally makes its way onto PCs on May 9th with Killer is Dead Nightmare Edition. A year to the day, on May 22nd, the sequel to Neocorp Games' The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing, appropriately titled The Incredible Adventures of Van Helsing 2, hits PCs exclusively and includes more monsters, more magic, and more incredible adventure. Finally, on May 23rd, the next installment of the much-loved World Sim series, Tropico 5, releases for PC. Wrapping up May's releases are the currently announced DLC for this month. The Last of Us Grounded DLC gives more multiplayer madness for the PS3 on May 6th. Released last month for the 360 and One, Call of Duty Ghost Devastation DLC finally makes its way to the PS4 and PS3 on May 8th. And sometime in May, the Titanfall Expedition DLC drops for the Xbox One, Xbox 360, and PC. That wraps up May's releases with a nice little bow. I'll see you here next month for more.